This is 5.2, Solving Systems Linear Equations by Substitution, Part 3. So we are still solving by substitution, but today is all word problems. So, a pet kennel has 73 dogs and cats to be adopted. The number of cats is 10 more than twice the number of dogs. Write a system of linear equations and solve for how many of each animal is up for adoption. So, I'm going to make an equation that has the total, and I'm using information from my problem to put together an equation. So it says 73 dogs and cats. That's the number of dogs and cats added together make 73. Then more individually, the number of cats is, wherever the word is means your equation, your equal sign goes there. So cats is 10 more than twice the number of dogs. So now I'm going to use this and substitute it into equation 1 to figure out how many dogs there are. So 73 equals d plus 10 plus 2d. Then I have 1d plus 2d to make 3d plus 10. Subtract 10 on each side. 63 equals 3d. So that means I have 21 dogs. Now I take that 21 and plug it into one of my other equations. And if I plug it in here, I find that I have 52 cats. So my answer is 21 dogs and 52 cats. If I plug those back into both equations, it'll work in both. A party planner purchased both small and large lanterns for a party. The planner purchased a total of 40 lanterns for a total of $1,180. How many of each size lantern was purchased? This one, I have some given information. So I have the size of the lanterns and the prices for each. I'm going to need an equation for prices and one equation for quantity, meaning how many of each. So, if I know that they bought a total of 40 lanterns, that's the small plus the large lanterns, then I know that it is $25 per small lantern. That's what this table tells. And $40 per large. So I have 25S plus 40L makes the total amount of money spent. Solving equation 1 for S, I get S equals negative L plus 40. I'm going to plug it into equation 2 and solve for L. So 25 times negative L plus 40 plus 40L is 1,180. Now I'm going to solve for L. So I distribute the 25. Negative 25 plus 40 makes 15. Subtract 1,000 on each side, and L equals 12. Take that and plug it back into one of your originals and solve for S. And we get S is 28. So this means 28 small lanterns and 12 large lanterns were purchased. If I take this and plug it back into my originals, it will work. And one more. We are going to write an equation that represents the sum of the angle measures of the parallelogram and solve for x and y. So I have a parallelogram here, and I have the angle measures marked as y and x degrees. The sum of the angle measures means you're going to take all the angles and add them together. So that's y plus x plus y plus x. And I'm also given this equation where 2x minus y is 0. So if I take all my angles, add them together, they will equal 360 degrees. The angle parallelograms have an interior angle measures that add to 360. So that's just a fact. If you have any kind of quadrilateral, all interior angles will add to 360 degrees. So that's where this 360 comes from. I can simplify. Y plus y makes 2y, and x plus x makes 2x. Now I can take this equation that was given and solve for y, and then plug it in to my equation that I made. So 2x equals y. So I plug it in and distribute the 2. So I get 4x plus 2x equals 360. 6x equals 360. X equals 60. Take this value of x, plug it in, and 2 times 60 is y, so y is 120. So this means the measure of angle x is 60 degrees, and the measure of angle y is 120 degrees. We know that parallelograms, the interior angles add to 360. For a triangle, the angles will add to 180 degrees. A quadrilateral can have 2 triangles inside, so it is twice of a triangle.